I'm seeing a lot of people in my comments trying to make a false equivalence to Errol Spence and Terence Crawford and everybody else. Tank and Devin, Loma, they're trying to make these false equivalences. So let's break this down. Because what y'all not going to do is put a fake jacket on me saying, oh, I told this and I said this, when all of my videos are still live. Let's talk.
Straighter, not a roundhouse right hand.
And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill
Pull
somebody
back
for
a little
few
bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the great, the best competition.
Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Yo, it's the best, fight the best. If you ain't with the moto, just click the link, bitch, and get buried like the rest. It ain't gonna work how you want it. These trolls already tried, too many come but don't leave. So if you hear, you gotta die. I'm spitting straight facts. These bitches crying cause they hate that. The LDBC's the top topic, bitch, hate that. We the ones that bring the truth to these fans. So while you hate, I'ma laugh and keep counting these bands. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link, get prepared to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you.
Welcome to the graveyard.
So, Terence Crawford and Errol Spence saga, that conversation was a loud and crazy one. And it was going on loud and crazy for a while, but behind the loud and craziness, there was facts to it. There was facts to it, all right? There was absolute facts. The absolute fact of the matter is, Terence Crawford had nobody to fight where he was at. Nobody. There was nobody over there that he could fight that anybody was asking him to fight. Nobody. There was no one over there. Nothing. Literally nothing. He was not a free agent. He was signed to Top Rank. He re-signed to Top Rank. He was not a free agent. All right. He couldn't take a 2-fight deal and a 3-fight deal. He couldn't pick and choose. He was locked in. Locked in. Signed. Locked in. He will do what Cameron Duncan and Todd DeBow and Bob Arum told him to do. That's what he will do. Whether it doesn't matter what he said towards the end. Because in the beginning, he told y'all what it is. Well, you know, whoever Brian Bomack, McIntyre, and Cameron Duncan and Bob Arum put in front of me, I will fight. Yes, yes. That's what he was locked into. He did not have a choice. All right? No choice. Devin has choices. He is not locked into nothing. He can go where he wants to go. Proven by him signing a 3-fight deal because he wanted undisputed. Is there an offer on the table for him to sign a 2 or 3-fight deal with PBC to guarantee him a fight with Gervonta Tank, with Abdul Tank Wahid? Is there a deal? The answer is no. There is not one. There is not one. So there's difference, number one. So when you guys run around here talking about, oh, you told Terence Crawford to sign to the PBC, you told him to sign. I didn't tell him to sign. I did not say, Terence Crawford, you need to sign. I said, Terence Crawford, you could sign. If you're claiming that's the only fight you want and you're leaving there, you're leaving Top Rank. Terence Crawford didn't say he's going to go to DAZN. He didn't say he's going to Triller, BT, Sky. No, he said he's leaving Top Rank. That's all he said. His last fight with Top Rank is this guy. Whoever that guy was, Sean Porter, it was his last fight. He didn't say where he was going. He didn't say anything. He said he's leaving. That's what he said. And you guys act like He signed to Top Rank. I mean, he signed to the PBC and then got Errol Spence. No, that is not what happened. He signed to the PBC for Errol Spence. There is a total difference from just signing somewhere with no guarantee you're getting a fight than signing with a guarantee. Hence why when I did that video, that morning grind, I told y'all Deontay Wilder did not sign to DAZN because they were not guaranteeing him Anthony Joshua. If they would have guaranteed him Anthony Joshua, he would have signed to DAZN. They did not guarantee him Anthony Joshua, hence no signing. What are you guys not getting? You're trying to make a false equivalence. That's what you're trying to do. And it's not going to work. Not with me. It may work with you guys looking in the mirror, telling yourself what y'all feel makes y'all feel good. But see, I know what I say. And I know why I say it. I know exactly why I say it. 100%. Oh, BF, you told Bud to call Al. You told Bud, that's what you told Bud. But they had a conversation. Errol Spence forced that conversation. Well, are we how crazy that we forget history? How crazy that we all the receipts are still there, yet we act like this didn't happen. Oh, I talked to Al Heyman, and Al told me that he not letting nobody near this fight. And like a boss, I got off the phone and I called Errol. What are we doing here, bro? What are we doing? I'm now my own boss. So as my own boss, I sit in the same rooms with Al Heyman, and Errol, you not your own boss. So don't act like you sit in the rooms. You don't sit in the rooms. Okay, cool. When has Devin had that opportunity to sit in the same rooms as Al Heyman? When has he had the same when? And then you guys have the audacity to tell me, oh man, well, Devin said he didn't have Al's number. He could just figure it out. Wow. Oh, he's in the industry, man. He's in the industry. Everybody got Al Heyman number. He's in the industry. Wow. So let me say something. The man says he doesn't have Al Heyman's number. And instead of somebody giving it to him, then you guys tell him, I'm not helping you out with nothing. You're in the industry, go fetch. But when Bill talked to whoever about Subriel Matisse, y'all just told him, you got the wrong number. You called the wrong person. They flooded in. It flooded in with people saying this is the right person to talk to. Talk to this person. Bro, I myself got the information from people and passed it along to him. Somebody passed me Al Heyman number. Y'all be sending me all kind of DMs and stuff any other time. Pass me Al Heyman number. I'll pass it along. Yo, like, what is going on, bro? What is going on? If someone tells you that they're having an issue with something and you guys know the issue, the resolution to the issue, why not help if that's what you want? Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. The only similarities with Abdul Wahid versus anybody, the only similarities is Al Heyman and somebody else. That's it. Al Heyman, somebody else. The person who is the same in this scenario is Al Heyman. That is the person who is the same. That's the person who's the same, Al Heyman. I'm not knocking, I'm not going at Al Heyman, I'm not. I'm just stating the truth. The person who is the same is Al Heyman. When it comes to Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson, Lomachenko, that's Bob Arum. Now the scenario is 100% the same. Al Heyman, Bob Arum. When it comes to Devin Haney, that is Devin Haney. He is partnered with DAZN. His promoter is Bill and Eddie. But he's partnered with DAZN. He is not signed to Matchroom. There's a whole different story here. Some of the ball players are the same when Devin was signed to Top Rank. Some of the ball players are the same. But now that Devin is no longer with the Yankees, he's with the Diamondbacks or with the Texas Rangers. It's like you expect to go to the coach of the Yankees to make a match between the Diamondbacks and the damn Arizona or the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Texas Rangers. Like, what is you guys talking about, bro? You're trying to make a false equivalence to prove a point somewhere. If you were speaking apples to apples, then we can have a conversation, but you're not. You're making false equivalences. Oh, well, y'all told Terence Crawford to sign to the PBC. You told Terence Crawford to sign to the PBC. That's what Terence Crawford said he wanted undisputed. That's what he said. Multiple times. He didn't care, but he wanted to fight Errol Spence, yeah, but he wanted undisputed. Devin's already undisputed. The fight with Abdul Wahid can happen at any weight, to be honest. That's the fight. Like, Errol fighting Bud was for something, not just a fight. It was for something. It was for undisputed. Devin fighting Abdul is just a fight. That is a fight. It's a money fight. That money fight will be a money fight at 135, 140, 142, 136, 137, 138. It's still a money fight. The money don't change. But what they're fighting for does. Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford was for undisputed. Devin was already undisputed. So he was not fighting for undisputed. He was fighting for a bag. Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford could have fought with undisputed not on the line, and it still would have been a bag. There is a total difference here, but you guys want to make false equivalences. One, because you don't like Devin. Two, because you don't like Errol. And three, because you feel like you can use Errol's situation to hate on Devin. That's what that if you really want to keep it a buck. That's what it really is. But you guys don't want to say that because you got to be, no, we're consistent. And B, if you say you're consistent, you're not consistent because you told Bud to sign to the PBC. Didn't. What I told Bud, what I told him is that you have nothing over here. Nothing. You're the one around here talking about there's no sides of the street. That's what you're saying. You're talking about they made up sides of the street just for you. Those are your words. So if you're saying there's no sides of the street and they made up sides of the street just for you, then go over there. You're not signed with these people. If you re-sign, then there's an issue. If you re-sign with people where you're saying there's a side of the street, you are saying there's a side of the street. If you re-sign, okay, if that's the case, then you don't want that. But he didn't re-sign. And then he went over there and signed to get that. Specifically for that. He didn't sign just, you guys throw me willy-nilly, Errol Spence, thank you. But I'm going to sign up. No, he signed over there specifically for Errol Spence. There is a difference. A total difference. You guys just want Devin to go sign to the PBC and hope that he gets a tank. Just sign and hope. Gary Russell has been signed there for years. That's the only place he's been signed for. And he's been calling Tank out for years and never got the fight. Never. But yet here you guys are going to try to tell me, oh, no, you don't got the same energy. What are you talking about? I don't give a damn about none of that. The only thing I care about is the fight happening. If the PBC comes out and says, hey, Devin, if you sign to us, we will guarantee you Tank. And Devin doesn't do it, then Devin ducked. This is not a difficult situation. This isn't hard. But the problem is the PBC will not do that because they're too nervous that Devin will absolutely take it. They're too nervous that he'll say yes. That's why they're not offering him nothing. Absolutely nothing. There's a whole total difference from one to the other, but I understand why you guys do it. I understand why you guys try to muddy the waters because you don't want clarity. You don't want clarity. Clarity is that Abdul Wahid is the A side to everybody. Clarity is that Abdul Wahid dictates terms. Clarity is that Abdul Wahid is the draw. So if Abdul Wahid is the draw, Abdul Wahid is the A side, Abdul Wahid dictate terms, and Abdul Wahid has not sent anything, then Abdul Wahid doesn't want it. That's clarity. There's no hate in that. There's no shade in that. There's no disrespect to that. People be coming to my page talk about, oh man, I thought BFTB liked Tank. So because I hate Tank because I'm telling the truth, so I should run around lying? I should run around saying that Tank is not the A side, that Tank is not the draw, that Tank is not the money man. I should run around telling lies. I should run around saying that Tank he don't dictate terms. I should run around doing that. And then you guys try to muddy the waters yet again. You try to muddy them again. Oh, well, Devin said it's staying at 140, and Devin said, and who cares? Who cares? Let's put pen to paper. Let's send some offers. Let's send some, and let's see if what Devin said changes. Because a lot of people say things when there's nothing for them to negotiate. But when you get something to negotiate, then it's like, okay, I could do that. Or no, I'm not doing that. Nah, I ain't doing that. Oh, okay, I can, okay, that's understandable, that's reasonable. I can do that. Yeah, how about the A side, the money man, the guy that dictates terms, all that? How about he sends some terms to dictate? And that's where you guys get caught up in. That's where you get caught up in. That's the murky, muddy waters that you guys want to stay in so you can maneuver whichever way you want as to protect this man. For what reason, I don't know. But you guys told Terence Crawford to sign to the PBC. Those were one, it was a suggestion. That was one. I didn't tell that man to do shit. That was a suggestion, first and foremost. Secondly, the suggestion was to sign with them for Errol Spence. Not just to sign to them for nothing, and not just to sign for Errol Spence, but all the fighters that Terence Crawford said he wanted to fight was over there. Everybody that he said he wanted to fight was over there. Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, Errol Spence, Danny Garcia, they were all over there. So why is he over there? If he said he wants to fight all of those guys, why is he over there if they're over there? It's a very logical and common sense statement. This is not a knock or a negative thing. This is a logical and common sense and obvious statement. If you re-sign with Top Rank where there's no fighters over there, nobody over there, then wouldn't the logical thing be like, well, why are you over there then? If you're saying you want to fight all of those guys and they're all over there and you're over there by yourself, then why don't you just go over there? I mean, it's not just according to him, it wasn't just about Errol Spence. According to him, it was about Keith Thurman. It's about Sean Porter. It was about Danny Garcia. Maybe y'all don't remember history. That's why I say you guys, you act like just one thing happened, but you completely brush history out the way. He called out Danny. He called out Keith Thurman. He called out Sean Porter. He called out Errol Spence. All four of them were all on PBC. He called them all out and then stayed over there. Man, if Devin called out Lomachenko and refused to go to Top Rank, y'all would drag this man through the mud. If Devin called out Lomachenko, Devin called out Teofimo Lopez, Devin called these guys out, and they made this man an offer. Hey, look, you want this, come get it. Or Devin called out George Kambosos for Undisputed and then refused to go to Australia. Man, y'all would drag this dude. I'm not saying nothing different than what logic and common sense say. I can understand one fight. I get it. Terence Crawford, you want one fight, you want Errol Spence, that's it. That is not what Terence Crawford wanted. He wanted Undisputed, and he wanted Danny, he wanted Sean, he wanted Keith, and he wanted Errol Spence. That's what he wanted. So you guys doing a false equivalence. Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, Wahid and Devin, but it's not the same. It's not the same. You guys are frauds, bro. You're absolute liars. You're subscribed to me. You won't say nothing because you know better. But then you'll write in the comments. You'll write some BS in my comments. Like, come on, man. Why are we playing dumb here, man? Why are we playing dumb? Stop it. There's no reason to play dumb. No reason. No one's hating on Abdul Wahid. Abdul Wahid got something, bro. He's got something. He's just a draw. He's got something. He's got the it factor. Whatever the it factor is, Abdul Wahid got it. There's nothing wrong. There's no cap here. There's no hate. That's a beautiful family man. That's an amazing fighter. Just don't believe he beats Devin. And he can prove it. He can prove it, man. He holds all the cards, and that is running out. But he holds them all right now. He holds every card, bro. He can do this whenever he wants to do it. Whenever he wants to do it. Why are you guys making the B side out to be something so bad and negative when the A side is the one that can make the fight whenever he wants to? Whenever he wants to. Errol Spence couldn't make Terence Crawford fight whenever he wanted to, man. Errol Spence needed to go through Bob Arum for that for the longest time. He couldn't just make the fight whenever he wanted to. It took Terence Crawford to leave Bob Arum before the fight happened, man. It took him to leave. He couldn't make that fight when he wanted to. He couldn't. Dare I say factually that Errol Spence wasn't as big of a draw as Tank. That's a factual statement. He wasn't as big of a draw. He's a draw. Don't get it twisted. He's a draw, a big draw. But Tank is a bigger draw. He's a bigger draw. And as a bigger draw, he just dictates terms. Bro, Tank ain't doing no coin flip with Devin. He not doing a coin flip with Tio. He ain't doing a coin flip with Frank Martin. He ain't doing a coin flip with none of these dudes. He ain't doing a coin flip with Ryan Garcia, bro. We're not going to sit around and determine who walks out first and who walks out last. Tank ain't doing that, man. Why are we playing these games? Why are you guys trying to doing these weird ass false equivalences and saying all these goofy ass statements, man? Why are you guys degrading Tank and then coming say I'm a Tank hater? I don't take away from this, man. That's the A side. That's the money man. That's the draw. He dictates terms. How is that hating when I'm stating the truth? Yeah, you guys running here on a deal. Now you can't figure nothing out to go back and forth. So now you just say, only one signs with PBC is Frank Martin, T.O. Devin, Loman Shakur on the wrong side of the street. You preach that for Spence and Bud, but now it doesn't matter. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a blatant liar. A blatant liar. And you guys, they do it all they be running all through my comments. Y'all are straight liars trying to make false equivalences. And it's not the same at all. It's not even remotely the same. Not even remotely. You motherfuckers in here comparing peaches and pineapples. It's not the same at all. But maybe you guys are just too stupid to understand that there's a difference. Maybe you're just too dumb, and that's the reason why you write these dumbass comments in my videos. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm giving you guys too much credit. Maybe I'm not. Maybe when I say you guys are doing false equivalences, maybe you guys truly believe what you're saying. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe y'all are just too dumb to realize that it's not the same. Maybe you motherfuckers see Kool-Aid on the cabinet, and you want fruit punch, but it's motherfucking grape Kool-Aid, but you want fruit punch, but you think it's just Kool-Aid. Hey, it says Kool-Aid. it says Kool-Aid, so hey, it's Kool-Aid, BF. But you want fruit punch, but that's grape. But it says Kool-Aid. Maybe y'all just too stupid to understand that there's a difference. That yes, it's Kool-Aid, but one of them is fruit punch and one of them is grape. Maybe you guys are just too dumb. Maybe I need to fall back because maybe I believe I'm looking at you guys as smarter than what you really are. Okay, yeah. I guess you guys are just dumb. BFTB, shout out to the mighty LDBC. I'm out.